everyone, this is Leimomi Keliikuli, Intuitive Soul Alignment Coach here, and I want to jump on in and to share a little bit about why is it that you feel like you're spinning your wheels and you're constantly going over and over and over again, and it feels like people are not liking you. You don't really feel completely connected to your tribe again. You're kind of in this confusion as to why all of these things are kind of happening to you all at once, and it kind of feels like you're in a chaotic situation. So if you're just jumping in to say hello, so I know that you're there, and I want to share more about why that is happening and why that is, it's a symptom of really not being in line to your soul. So let me just introduce myself. I am an intuitive soul alignment coach. So basically I help people to align to their soul, to manifest what they desire in epic time by utilizing their soul alignment blueprints and using their superpower to be able to communicate well, to have better relationships, and to create money and income and expand into their higher level of purpose so that they can feel really in alignment to everything in their life and their business. So today's topic, I want to talk about why it is that people don't really like you. You're kind of getting a difference between like people liking you and not liking you. And also you're getting the kind of the symptom of where it feels like it's hard for you to get your message across. And so instead of like going out and being very adventurous and sharing what you really want to share, it's actually repelling a lot of people. So this is actually a very specific symptom of not being aligned to your kind of superpower. And what is your superpower? So your superpower is basically the specific energy of what your soul is, and this specific energy is what creates unlimited wealth and abundance for you, and it brings in your specific soul purpose and path. So your superpower is something that everybody receives and are looking for in order to become in alignment to their own specific gifts, to their own specific way that they want to show up in the world. It is basically the energy of your soul, the specific energy of your soul that you give to others. And in return, you receive love and compassion and connection to yourself and your audience. So one of the things that when you're not in alignment to your specific superpower, what happens is over time, you step into more of your life challenges. So your life challenges are they're actually like the results and the outcome that people receive from being around you and by working with you. It's really the specific outcome. And so when you align to your life challenges, this is why you are experiencing one of the symptoms of people being repelled against you and who say that they don't like you, and it creates this like feeling of being disempowered, right? And the reason it's showing up is because it is actually a soul alignment issue. It has to do with aligning to the direct energy of your soul in order to create balance and alignment for you and that person, and for you and your family, and to feel completely fulfilled in your purpose, right? So if you're experiencing this actually has a lot to do with the shadow of your superpower. So one specific shadow of your superpower. So if this is actually a symptom that you're receiving, this is a specific problem that can only be resolved by success and spiritual mindset work and self-love. So if you want to help in order to see what it is that you need to change about your mindset, that's very subconscious issues, that has to do with your self-worth, all of those things you need to work out within yourself. And this is the solution to that problem as to why people are saying that they don't like you, that you're too blunt, that you are, in a sense, like not feeling like you're being heard completely, and it has to do with that specific alignment problem. It's a specific soul alignment problem, and it is actually can only be resolved if you do the work yourself. So a lot of times when we, see things are happening outside of us, we think it is because that's their problem, but actually it's a problem because it is a reflection of you being in your shadow of your superpower. So when you're in this shadow, what happens is a lot of people respond negatively, and they don't actually feel your love and connection that you're trying to come across as, because maybe you want to share more of a deeper truth that maybe they're not seeing, or you're trying to help them to become empowered, right, and inspired to do that next step, because you can see very clearly where they're stuck, right? It's because you're kind of pushing your superpower away, and you're stepping into usually one of your life challenges. And when your life challenges come up as you express who you are. And one of the things that I'm finding is that when you're expressing these kind of life challenges, you end up with all the people, places, and things that are just not aligned to you. And then when you attract those people, you feel like there's no purpose, right? You feel like empty. You feel like tired and angry and frustrated. And it feels like you're just trying really, really, really hard to get your message across. And it really is because you're not in alignment to your superpower. So the key is you have to align back into your superpower. You have to stop aligning to your life challenges and all the things that are really not aligned to you, right? And really, really step into who you're meant to be. Own who you are at soul level, and really start to see this higher level of your purpose and your path. And when you start doing that work, you're going to see a big difference. So it's the saying that, what you're probably doing right now is you're kind of going up the hill without having a map or without having any idea what's the next step. And it's very rigorous, it's hard, it feels like you're working 10 times harder, and you are not being able to feel what you're meant to do and to serve people, because you're just going up the hill, right? Trying to climb up the mountain, and then the rain comes down, and then you keep slipping all the way down. You go up the mountain again, and then you slip all the way down, and it's like this constant back and forth, like you're trying to move forward and back and forward and back. And the reason is because you're probably either going up the wrong mountain, which is not aligned to who you are, or you're probably not building your own path, not building your own nest so that you can fly and go in the direction of what your soul was meant to become. And so when you are going the wrong direction, this is why you're experiencing some of the symptoms of what I call misalignment to your specific superpower. So if you want to know more about this and more of the reason why you're experiencing this symptom, you can join my Facebook group. It's Soul Alignment for Conscious Living, and get more support from other people who are also trying to live alignment to their superpower. And also, if you want to know more about maybe what your business gifts your gifts are, and what your superpower may be, what your life challenges are, you can go to my website at www.LeimomiKeliikuli.com. And right on there, there's a quiz to help you to kind of discover maybe what your superpower be. Because if you're experiencing this specific symptom, it's most likely you're not activating your superpower, you're actually activating your life challenges. All right, have a beautiful day. Aloha.